Hello and welcome back to Enlightened Joy's Meditation Mandala and Inspiration Card reading for the week of the 26th of November to the 2nd of December 2018. Pick which card resonates with you and let me know in the comments below, 1, 2 or 3, and tell me why you think it's going to affect you this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe us if you haven't already, and let's get started. Card 1, youthing, rejuvenation, renewal, and your inspiration card is trust. Wow. After a long, grateful, thankful weekend with your family and lots of shopping events, it looks like you're going to need a bit of rejuvenation. Perhaps you've eaten too much of the wrong food, you've had too much of the good stuff, but still it's too much for you. Maybe too much snacking, you've been enjoying it all too much and all the goodies that come with it. You've even been sent home with some goodies. Well, just pace yourself and maybe get yourself back in your normal routine of things and head to the gym or go for a walk. Do something to help you move that extra food from your system, and you'll feel better with it. Your youthing is just a matter of getting back into your routine and getting yourself back and feeling renewed, even though, feeling renewed from the experience you had over the weekend as well, being with family, being with friends, or even if you just spent time alone. You feel renewed because you've had downtime, or you might have had fun. Maybe you caught up on movies that you've been hanging out to watch, or a series on Netflix, or you've been streaming your favorite shows. Whatever it is, trust that you'll be back in action and you'll be back to your normal self and you'll feel like you normally do and you'll feel great and you feel 100% again in a matter of days, probably even within 24 hours once you start eating well. Don't forget to hydrate though, and maybe a bit of lemon in hot water in the morning. That always helps and makes you feel a bit better and helps your system settle down a bit. Play some great music. Get yourself back to you, because sometimes when you spend a lot of time away with family or friends, it doesn't matter how you get along with those family and friends. It's just a matter of you being you. So trust in yourself. Trust that you'll get everything back together. Trust that you'll get your routine back together in a matter of time. Okay, so have a wonderful week. Enjoy. Card 2, humility, purification, simplicity, and your inspiration card is ideal. Well, it's along the same lines as card 1. You need to purify your system after being away for a while. Simplify your life to where you were before you went away. So even if maybe that's not even true. Maybe you need to start to simplify your life. Maybe you realize once you'd been away that your life was really quite complicated. You might have taken on too many tasks at work or your own business, and you might think, I could probably, if I do this, move things here, move things there, move your calendar around a bit. You might find that you can make your life a little bit easier by perhaps grouping like projects together instead of having them all across one day a week. Do the same thing, but you could group all those projects on one particular day. Perhaps if you have to write a report, maybe you could write your reports on one particular day. Perhaps if you need to make phone calls, group it all together in the morning or whenever you feel the most active. And don't forget to stand up and make your phone calls and get into them and get them done nice and quick, so that you're doing like things together and it makes it easy to get those tasks done, because you don't have to switch your focus so much. Your humility aspect will come in with taking a step back if things start to get a bit out of control, and you can reassess the situation. You're being asked to put your ego in check a little bit, quite a bit recently, and I think that's because we tend to get more frustrated the closer we get to Christmas, and it's just a matter of just checking that ego. Perhaps you're going to be shopping in the Cyber Monday sales. You need to check your ego at the door, or even check your ego before you go out, just so that you don't get so upset. Don't wrestle someone to the ground for something. Just go, well, there's probably another one behind them. Just have a look, and do you really need the item anyway? That's the other thing. Or it could just be the last bit of the holiday or the last bit of the weekend, and you might have been dealing with somebody who was a little bit difficult. Let bygones be bygones and just move on, and you'll simplify everything. And you want to create your ideal situation for you, and that is really by simplifying things, making your life as easy as possible. Life doesn't have to be hard. Just stop and see what you can do to make your life easy. Sometimes we do the same things over and over again and we get the same results. And what do they call that? If it's not the result you want, then they call that insanity, by doing the same thing over and over again. So perhaps take a step back and see what's working in your life and see what's not working in your life, and then just decide, right, I'm going to make my life easier. I'm going to do things better this year. I'm going to do things better this week. I'm going to work out what I need to do. Maybe it's just your diet. Maybe you just need to add a salad to your lunch and that will make you feel better. Or maybe you're going to have a shake in the morning with all the nutrients you need. So have a look into that. Maybe it's going out and dancing with your friends once a week because you haven't seen them for a long time, but you make plans to do it at least once a week, or even to catch up with your friends at least once a week for whatever reason. Go out and have fun and simplify your life, and that'll help you. The purification aspect is in line with the simplicity aspect. You're creating your ideal life through simplifying and purifying your life. So perhaps you're purifying your body after having a big weekend. Purify your body, get your body back to normal. get your system back to normal, and get your life back to normal. Simplify things to make them work for you. Not to others' detriment, but to your own benefit. Work on your ideal life. Perhaps it's heading towards a goal. Maybe you need to reassess things and decide you're working really hard to get to a particular goal, and on closer reflection, that's not really what you want. Ideally, you'd be doing something else now. So reassess things and work out where you're at. It could take you maybe 30 minutes to just sit down and think about things, and that will give you peace of mind and help you move through your week a bit better and make you reassess the direction where you're heading at the moment. Card 3, curiosity, discovery, learning. And your inspiration card is courage. This is a fantastic card. I love it. The more curious you are about your life, the childlike manner in which you view the world helps you refresh and renew. It can inspire you to have continual curiosity about the world, and it helps your imagination to bloom. And, by being curious, you discover new places, you discover new exciting things. And of course, you're learning amazing things. I mean, this is just fantastic. Maybe you're doing a course for work, or maybe you've just decided, you know what, I want to learn something. I want to go back to uni next year. I'm going to decide on a language I want to learn. I want to go to a country next year that I've never been to, and I want to start learning the language now. I want to do something different. Have the courage to do it. That's what this is all about this week. Think about an adventure that will take you outside your comfort zone, but will help you explore boundaries of personality, the boundaries of what you know, but not put you in harm's way, of course, but allow you to discover a new culture and embrace it. Just go over to a country that you've never been to before. Plan a trip with a friend. Look at discovering a new culture. Maybe you could do a trip once a year, and maybe this is the time that you're going to decide where you're going to go. Pop into a bookstore or even online and have a look at some travel sites and see what sort of deals you could get to go to an unusual destination, and then book it and really get out there and discover a bit more about the place. Do you need to know the language? Do they speak English? Is it a place that's safe for tourists? What's it like traveling there? Is it a very expensive place to be, or is it just expensive to live there but it's a great place to travel through? What would you need to do for food and things? What sort of hotel will you be staying at? Consider what sort of adventure you'll be going on, because really that's what it is. Being curious and discovering and learning new things and having the courage to do that it's an adventure, and life is an adventure. So get out there and find something magical. Find somewhere magical that you want to visit. There's no time like the present. When they say life's too short, we miss out. So go out and enjoy. Wow. So thank you for joining us for another Enlightened Joy Meditation Mandala and Inspiration Card reading. This was for the 26th of November to the 2nd of December 2018. And again, let me know in the comments below which card resonated with you the most. I'd love to hear how it affects you this week. So you can check back later in the week and let me know how that goes. Do like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with your friends if you think they could use some guidance for the week. Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you again next week. Enjoy!